Yeah, Isaac gonna commit some crimes.
I'm going to cut off their limbs.
I'm gonna
What?
suffer psychotic schizophrenia.
Those
I'm gonna break
Necromorph
so
bastards
many
stole my
Geneva Convention
scrotum.
laws.
Okay.
And then
And here we go.
Silence.
Hi everyone, my name is
That was it, guys.
I
See you next time.
Dead Space. With me here today is Kanan Campos, the creative director on the project. Hello everyone.
Wait, who's having the audio?
Yeah, someone's echoing over.
So what we're about
It's
to do
off.
today is a bit
It's off.
unorthodox for us at EA. We're going to give you, with this live stream, a first look at some very early, and I'll say very, very early footage. Very early footage from the game. But we wanted to do this because we want to be open with the communication and open about how we're tackling this game. However, I want to be clear. This is not a gameplay reveal. We're not going to be showcasing very long sections of the game or one full chapter. We want to give you all an early look at the game that we're making to be able to see reactions across this community about the game that we're making. And there's two reasons why we want to do that. First, at Motives, one thing that really is important for us is that we want to create a game that excites players. And I think that SARS Squadrons is actually a great example of this. It came from the nostalgia that the team had over the X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter franchise, and it carried through in the experience that they created. And it's a little bit what we want to do for Dead Space. We see this project, and we want to make sure that we're honoring the legacy, that we stay true to the source, true to the original. And for us, the best way to do that is to engage with the community early on, to be able to give you first look inside, like behind the curtain, and see the game that we're making, and be able to think, to see how we're tackling it. And we've actually been doing this since the very beginning of the project. We got in contact during the conception phase with the community council that we've created, some hardcore Dead Space fans that remain active even after years of inactivity for the Dead Space franchise.
Talking about us.
With this community council, we
Damn right.
established a relationship where we gave them first look at some of the executive presentations that we were making within EA, some of the creative brief, game design documents, first playable footage of the game. And in exchange, we asked them brutal feedback, like, what are we making? Is it good? Is it what fans expect out of this remake?
Where does it suck?
Where does it suck? Like, most importantly. And for this live stream today, we're actually thrilled to have two of the community council members with us, joining us. So we have Jackie Butler and Khalif Adams joining us for this live stream. Hello, Jackie. Hi, Khalif. How are you?
Oh my
Hi,
goodness.
Phil. Hi, Roman. We're doing great. Very excited to be here.
Excited to see
Great.
you both, seeing that you're all hanging out in Montreal looking good. I see they got you all made up, looking cute.
Never heard of these guys.
I'm Khalif Adams, one of the hosts, or the host of the Spawn.
She's got good Dead Space merch in the background.
That's what makes
Little
it part of the
figures and
council,
boxes
bro.
and shit.
I've been waiting for this for a very long time, and I get to rock with
kinda
one
like
of
how
my
he's got his
favorite
RGB
content creators
PC
on
in the corner.
planet.
Mhm.
Jackie, let the folks at home know a little bit more about you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jackie Butler. I'm a cardiac nurse extern, soon to be RN, as well as a streamer and content creator here on Twitch.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Khalif, Roman, Phil, there's very few games that I wish I could experience for the first time again. One of those is obviously Dead Space. So I'm literally over the moon to be here. No, pun intended, you know what I'm saying? So let's get straight into it and talk about the Dead Space remake.
Very funny.
All right, let's get started.
So we're gonna dive right in with the classic dark and claustrophobic headbanger hallway. Shown here on the screen is what Dead Space looked like in 2008.
Oh.
Although
Here it comes,
revolutionary
boys.
for its time, let's see the design process and how it looks now. Roman,
Okay, it's just a hallway.
Yeah, so actually, one of the first things that we did was we went back to the legacy assets for the game.
Oh, it looks shit. I'm not getting that.
Oh,
there's cum stain on the wall.
all over the
garbage.
hallway.
I mean, alright. It's rendering.
Yeah, we know.
What can the game look like on next generation of consoles? So we went in, added details, then started working on the shaders and the materials to try to have
Oh.
that metallic
shit.
Look like
it's
Doom.
Star
and
Wars.
just like to get the right materials out in the
No.
environment. from there, we did like a first pass
Metallic look.
to try to get the mood right, because the atmosphere of Dead Space is pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're getting it.
Okay.
Almost
Up
This is the
now,
head
add
smack
blood.
Where's the blood? Oh.
Yo.
Where's the cum?
Where's the camera?
Where's my camera mode?
On a few stills, but it actually looks way better in game.
We're not adding
Follow.
camera mode, you nerd.
Yeah, but in my opinion, it's a little bit too green. Like,
Great question, Jackie.
I mean, it's not finished.
As our dev engine.
You lose 60 FPS with the fog. Keep in mind this is very, very early
yeah, I
stuff.
know.
So
No.
Yeah.
And our focus is on
Bro, look at that bald head.
and just
Both of them.
How many polygons do you think those domes got?
atmosphere.
I mean, I've never heard of these guys, but still, maybe someone will make a video out of it to see if they are,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey,
yeah, early pre-production.
that's pretty good.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I just can't.
I just got you wrecked.
Can we just
That's
take a
pretty
second
cool.
to
I like it.
Guys,
The
we,
guy
we
on
get
top.
excited by fucking twitching lights.
I don't care. I want to buy an Xbox Series X for this.
I mean, this is
Whoa.
camera
Oh my
mode.
god, debug build confirmed, Helios. Oh my god.
Yes! Hey, that's it!
They coming for your job, bro.
They're coming to
I
get
still need to
your
convince
car.
them.
Oh! Wait, what?
This is the.
That's the lot.
Stuff.
Hey, what the fuck?
Why does he have so many bolts on his head? Like, you seen it?
Yo, let's go
I
gameplay.
like
No,
how they
this-
got
it's a new-
the plating over the rig tube.
And
bike
look
looks
at
thick.
everything.
Oh shit!
Damn,
Look
Whoa.
That's a
thick,
big
how the
boy.
chat is right.
Slick boy. What?
Medical
Look
stuff?
at that. Look how I
looks-
walk.
He walks
Hey,
like-
at least the animation.
Whoa.
Striding,
he
his
walks
fucking
like he
chat
shit his
striding.
pants.
It's like
He has a broom in his ass. I don't know.
it's like a combination
I don't
of
like
the
that look of
engineers
that
in from
cutter.
Dead Space 2 with the level 1 and level 3. I mean, it's not bad, but it's still early.
I don't like the color.
Yeah, it's very early
the color
development
scheme on
indeed.
that cutter. I don't
Also,
The lights look a
Oh,
little
yeah,
weird.
the guy.
Uh-oh. Here we
This is
go.
on the bridge, right? The guy.
also, guys, I don't know if
Yeah.
you noticed, but there was a locked door, so maybe that could be like
Is he gonna do the flip?
somewhat.
It's definitely not finished.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
this
Hey,
one.
look, what's that pentagon looking thing?
Do a flip.
His rig makes you think
That's-
about
that's
the
what I mentioned
water
before.
merc
It's like-
or something.
Like it might be, yeah, new feature entirely.
I like
or-
how Johnny explained us how Dead Space works. It's incredible.
At least from now, from the first look of the. So from the first look of
movement
the
was
suit, the rig design isn't. It's a bit meh. It needs a bit more
Helios
more
believes
reworking.
in space pajama superiority.
I mean, I believe in my debungus build this.
Beautiful.
Bro.
No,
you
but
tell
so
me-
far it has promising
Yeah, it looks good.
for being that early, and as well with the Frostbite engine.
We have been looking at Reddit. We've been looking
Wait,
at
which Frostbite engine is this? Isn't it,
It's
is
the
it-
latest
is
one.
that-
Nasty.
The latest
I know
one.
it's the latest one, but is it like Battlefield 24-2 Frostbite or like Battlefield 5?
I think it's the latest
think
version
it-
of the engine.
I think it could be the one that they are using right now for the new Mass Effect game and the Dragon Age 4,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Why are they calling it Dragon Age 4?
because it's after the effect events of Inquisition, which is the third game, so say chronologically.
Because you should use numbers instead of stupid titles for your games.
It'll be like
Dragon
Battlefield.
Age Origin, I thought it would be like a prequel, but no, that's the first game.
What if they called it? Dead
No, it's a
Space-
remake of the first game.
This is like Dead Space 2 Revengerance.
Dead Space Revengers.
Dead
As
Space.
Clark goes in the past.
Dead Space.
Dead Space Avengers Infinity War.
Moonlight.
Damn,
No,
those guys
no,
have
no,
work.
no, no. No fucking Marvel
Use
shit.
numbers. You
Please,
don't use
no.
stupid titles.
That's not Marvel, that's anime.
Opportunities for gameplay and how to leverage it.
Please tell us how to play the game we spent 20, almost 15 years playing.
Given the evolution that Dead Space has.
Please tell me when Glenn Schofield's farm can show.
Show me Glenn Schofield smiling while holding an ear of corn now.
I think Vic is ready to make the new power node glitch.
Yes.
Infinite.
In 4K. And I'll have a current gen set up on Friday. The new card. I'm
Oh
getting.
yeah, I've seen that the AMD Radeon
Fuck yeah, bro.
6000. I don't know what the hell.
Bro, look at that guy's PC. It's Rainbow.
You know he's a gamer.
He lagged. He
There
lagged.
is Xbox One.
Bro, you got a Series S? Nah,
No,
he's
wait.
not a real
He said,
gamer.
"Let me put all
Hey.
of my consoles in the background."
Is that the Xbox
He's got
fridge?
all of
That's
them.
it is the
No,
Xbox
If you couldn't
fridge.
tell, he's
yeah,
a gamer.
Xbox, Xbox
I mean, it's
what
different.
the
Like,
hell?
That looks
oh,
better. That looks better.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
look.
better.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
The suit looks a bit weird.
It
So it
does.
needs
The
I
some.
know, I don't
armor
like the
looks fucking weird. The
bronze
armor
thing
looks
on
like
his
it's from
suit.
Bioshock
Fuck you,
game.
man.
I don't like
I mean, that's
Yeah, but it looks like
bronze.
from Bioshock.
Copper
It's not
bronze.
from Dead
He looks
Space.
like
Yeah, I
a
know, but
Halo
it's way
guy.
too bronze gold, like in the bottom
Yeah,
picture.
yeah,
At least
But
I
he's too
look.
shiny.
At least I love that they use the level 1 suit.
That's true.
Respect level 1
The
supremacy.
remake looks
Yes,
like
indeed.
he's from Halo
I
instead
don't
of
like
Dead
the
Space.
rib fabric, that suit. I prefer the jumpsuit to like that ribbed like fabric that he's wearing. It looks more like the security suit. Unless that's just part of the upgrade.
I
The
think that
remake
rig
looks
is-
like
Wait,
the...
what about plasma color?
I don't like the color scheme on it.
Ooh.
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 Concept
Ooh.
just well.
Oh.
Still some spicy concept art.
Like the team is actually
Wait, what
Sign
the
check,
fuck?
Dr. Kine
Do
reporting.
not listen to them. Ooh.
the original game.
Can you please
Scary.
show us the Necromorphs? I want to see them cheeks
Let me see
now.
the
No,
necrosities.
no chicks.
Bro, what?
No chicks.
No chicks. Not chicks. This
I
is
do want to
serious
hear the
stuff.
chat, like them actually talking though a little bit, right? Just turn it down a little bit.
An unbroken experience.
Bro, why that guy wearing a hat? He don't want to see his. Don't want to see his bald. I mean, you see the other guy's bald.
Within the game than was previously the case.
Hey, can you see the name? Rip Carl. Rip Carl.
Rip.
Will the Necros wear hats?
I'm wondering, in a sense, I'm wondering if they're gonna make a reference to Visceral, like they're gonna put in Skull or something, or like the crew.
I mean, they should. I mean, with this, there are some next steps
Everybody
from Spiritual
quiet.
games
Johnny
that are
Sims
working.
is explaining how the game is gonna work.
Starting with how the Ishimura and the structure of the game is built, because we don't want one cut, so there should be no loading. How the full ship should be woken from end to
No loading.
Except the
elevators Isn't will be that-
loading screens.
Well, basically like the Space Two.
Are they gonna fucking delete the train shit?
No, you still
No
can
more
use it.
trains.
No, they're
You're
just gonna
walking
make the
your
tram
way
ride
to-
the actual ride to the next deck. That way it's a loading screen without being a loading screen.
No more loading screens. You gotta walk your way to the next level.
I don't mind if they keep the train.
Someone made note that it can be like the train in Chapter 10 of Dead Space 2, where you're in the train and it's moving to the medical deck, but
Yes.
you can still move and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Kind of like in Dead Space 3 when you switch from aft to like port decks. It'll probably have an animation where it takes you through the tram system, but it's going to be the loading screen.
Probably.
Which I'm not mad at.
I think Dead Space should have a multiplayer, like Dead Space 2.
The Space Two multiplayer was fine, at least to kill some time. And also it had his story.
Wait, even better idea. Battle Royale.
No.
No, let's go, dude.
With elements like, for example, the banker corridor or the workers that you can see in the teaser, is to make sure that the capture it's about more than just
Someone second.
of the monster or story the Ishimura and how isolated and stressed you feel when you're inside. And so that's
Cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the guy who keeps doing that?
Hey, cringe.
I don't know if it was you, Brody.
He's got a
Yeah.
soundboard going. Who does?
I like to have the rig link.
Not very well done with rigging.
Yeah.
I didn't focus on to extra lights on the suit.
Yeah,
Later on, I might
the
check it
one
out.
between stasis bar and health bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that the tube is just one tube with the plates over it instead of the lines through it.
Wait, what tube is it made of? Like his health bar.
Probably surgical tube.
coming on that, and on how much you can be surprised even when you're doing something new. It's all fun.
Yeah, he's like,
So what would this stream be without Necromorphs? Isn't that what we are really here
Yes.
for?
Yo,
Right off their
I heard
Necrochicks,
Necromorph.
yes.
Ah, yes, the merch.
Show us,
The
show
merch.
us the gore.
The woman with the merch has spoken.
Oh, Frostbite disappoint us with the gore.
Oh,
Let us
Yo,
see.
Whoa.
Dude.
Okay,
What the hell?
It's
What the
more
hell?
gruesome.
Just remember,
I love
it's
it.
very
Oh.
early build, guys. Just remember, it's an early build.
Yeah,
I don't
Oh,
get
yeah,
it.
no,
Design is
yeah, but
gruesome.
yeah.
Those little
Yes!
arms.
arm
What?
rip.
I saw the bone
Starts-
shot.
Fell off from his
starts
fucking
ripping.
arm.
We took his head
Whoa.
off. Nice.
It
Okay,
like
it has a mechanic too. All right.
Okay, so they
Yo.
implemented the
Oh.
Doom Eternal.
Yo, that's
It
actually
kinda
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
man.
Space mobile to me.
damn.
Look how he runs.
Dummy
Way
Okay.
you
Dummy,
So it
we have
does
a dummy
have-
slasher button.
dummy slasher. Poor dude.
Dumb slasher.
He can't
Wait,
do
why
anything
can't you
about
shoot
it.
the head?
It's a different.
Right, I'm
Although
wondering
it's the
what
same.
happens if they shoot the head.
But one thing that is important for us. that I
Sorry
just-
about that.
Pulse rifle.
Oh, let's go.
And it's back with all
Fucking
the
go.
and fun you can
Time to see if they change the alt fire.
One thing we wanted to
Okay, so it seems the kinetic, the stasis will, the kinetic will have a cooldown or
What's the
something like that.
secondary
It
fire?
looks like it might be attached to the gun.
Yeah, show it.
about that experience. It's
Show us how it works.
Show us the grenade.
I think that kinetic will be something like in Dead Space 2, but you cannot overuse it. You can still use kinetic, but in order to make it more powerful, you need to use that charge.
Oh, that makes sense. Like a limiter.
No.
I do believe that.
See how it's white? Because you used kinesis earlier. This little module thing is white.
Ooh.
Yo, he's shooting the dick. Not cool.
Oh.
Oh,
Only
gee.
playing easy mode.
Oh, he's going back to the dummy slasher button.
how
Oh man, what's this surrounding animation?
Mm.
It's very nice.
Oh, you can remove the skin.
Show us the alt fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you have to
bone.
do
Lot of
Eternal.
that.
Where's the
Oh,
other
The
fire?
skin,
I
the
don't
fucking
care.
flesh,
Okay.
meat.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What the hell?
chest.
Oh my god, look at the gore in this game.
Holy shit.
I'm buying this.
It's even like he shoots the top of the thigh and the
I mean,
top
you
of the thigh
weren't
comes
gonna
off,
buy
not
it?
the entire thigh.
Yeah, it just shoots the meat.
It's skinning
and you
him.
hit off.
He's skinning.
These are
Look at
all
this dude. He's just all bone.
Yeah, they really
Yeah,
do
like,
I shall
actually
call
like
him
the
Boney, and
gore.
he shall be mine, and he shall be my Boney.
can make him look like
It's gonna get
Debug
spooky.
build. The bony win.
I've only known dummy
Yo,
slasher.
who look?
Oh,
you can
It's
shoot
just a
the
Oh,
skull.
the skull.
Yeah, even the head's a bit fucked
Spooky,
up.
scary
Oh, my
skeleton.
goodness.
spooky, scary.
Oh my
Necromorph.
god.
Rat on
look
me
at this skull.
bones!
Back to the dummy slasher button.
Right.
Choose a
Yes,
different one.
dumb slasher.
No.
Let's
The
go.
dummy slasher is so stupid.
Spooky, scary necromorphs. Come shiver down your spine.
Can I throw that black through that Necromorph?
Ooh, so that there are going to be, more slasher variants. He said, like ones with armor and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh, okay, that's sweet.
Not just on the legs, like
Hmm.
on the.
Well,
on the
maybe,
torso
you don't know.
too.
Random parts.
Possible.
Yo, let's go. Horizontal
Ah, the prime mode.
Giga Chad mode.
The Chad vertical, the Chad horizontal.
Oh man. Oh man. With this gore, I'm gonna buy it.
I'm gonna love it, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yo, let's go.
Please, I'm with the medical
I have
science
crippling
team.
depression.
Look at how he moves now. He looks like visibly stressed.
Twitchy boy.
Look at he moves.
So you can't just shoot the leg twice. You have to shoot the leg twice in a specific spot to dismember it, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I was worried it was
Okay.
gonna be they were gonna ruin it, but they made it better.
That'll be pretty easy though. Just shoot at the bony part once you shoot the skin off, right?
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
at least you know where you shot.
Yo.
Even with the team internally,
He just dang it. I want to see more gore.
I can just imagine you being on the phone and talking to somebody like,
I want to see the stomp.
dismember bin and more
I'm wondering if it could be Dead Space 1 or Dead Space 2 stomp. Dead Space 2 stomp is cool.
Both. Both sounds good.
Both is good.
You do a meeting about dismemberment and blood and gore and dead body. You miss somebody's name and you invite somebody else.
His accent is off.
Oh no.
Hmm.
So Roman, on what level can we expect the detail of filleting necromorphs, essentially?
Belaying.
How detailed
Oh.
are we talking here?
My God.
Oh,
Oh,
His esophagus
oh,
is showing.
It's going to be really super detailed as we
it does look more realistic.
Hey, the arm, the little torso arms actually look like they're made out of fucking intestines.
Oh god.
that's
Yeah.
disgusting
That's,
like egg.
Disgusting.
Look at that Necromorph T-posing. T-pose
To
Necromorph.
assert
Real?
dominance.
Oh my God.
X-ray.
Yo, X.
Hey,
yo,
Isaac! Isaac, I'm T-posing. Haha, silly necromorph. You can't be T-posing.
Let's
Let's
That
go.
species basically
Necromorph
Mortal Kombat now.
posing.
He will never be T.
We are Mortal Kombat.
Okay, this is amazing.
Oh.
Oh, he
Oh
had, he had the hell, the hole.
Oh, dude!
Look at
Pussy
look
head,
at
me
the
floating.
detail.
Ah!
Yo.
That might be a. Oh, they might be. The regular ones might even be able to spit with the way the throat's showing like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yo.
Your mom will totally hate this game right now.
Your mom's gonna hate it.
Definitely.
Look at the nose. The nose
Your
is
mom
like an
will
actual
hate this
nose.
game. Death
But I,
Space 2.
I also love the damage around, like the bloody parts.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Your
god, I
mom's
love
gonna
the
hate
fact
it.
there's
That's
no
so cool.
other part of the mouth.
All right, where's the hunter?
They're not gonna show that.
Like the little
Times
tiny
two.
little arms are like.
I want exploder.
Start the reactor.
I love the fucking size. There's like a hole at the base of the scythe.
Alright, show us the goal. Show us the lurkers. We want to see those baby necromorphs now.
Get to the weak points.
Yeah, I love the peeling of the different
What the
layers of skin down
fuck?
to organs and bones. Especially
I just got reminded of that like boomer meme of the lady opening up a flip phone near a 5G tower and the half the kid's face is like melting off.
Ow.
Mother, no.
I mean, I love it. It does really.
Necromorph,
does
no, don't turn
really
me
look
into a
very.
skeleton. Wait, why is the lady has Kylo Ren helmet in a Dead Space stream? Question mark, question mark.
There's also lightsaber.
You don't understand. They had to put all the most expensive merch in the background.
Have to express that they're a gamer, don't you see? Don't you see? The church is
Reminded-
wrong!
No,
I see Dead Space.
reminded they're streamers, so they need to show up
Is
their.
that Martyr or?
You know what? You know what would be funny? Dead Space like content in Star Wars Squadrons.
Is that a
That would
vinyl?
be neat.
Is that a vinyl of the Black Widow soundtrack?
Oh God, no!
It gives you an option to.
I'm cringing.
Is that a real
Me
house
too.
plant?
So it gives you an option to actually impale your enemies. That's right in front of
Now that's the real question.
projectile against your enemies.
There's so many fucking retards in the chat that don't understand that this is like early shit, and they're like, "Oh, it's so,
Yeah.
it's so bad. I sleep, cringe, and all that shit." Fuck off.
Yeah, those are
Everything is a
retards.
subject to change.
Just another.
I mean, if they did that,
I'm
It's
really
early in
that much
development.
so far.
want
I don't
to-
care
Yeah.
if it's really
Yeah.
development. I'm
It looks
excited.
great.
No, besides, if they did that till now with the Frostbite engine, like head off, like Jesus, the models are amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that I haven't liked is the level the
Oh,
level
they're
3
doing zero G
suit.
talk. Hey, Dead Space 2.
Oh.
Oh
So
my
they are
god!
going with
That
that?
looks really good
Oh
too.
fuck!
Hey,
me,
this
look at the
looks like Dead
boots.
Space 2 Zero G, not Dead Space 1. Awesome.
Hmm.
Look at the boots. What's with
Yeah.
the gloves?
What are those?
What are those?
I mean, it does make sense.
And they still got the thrusters on the shoulders too. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, Isaac, wearing the magnet boots again.
What the hell is
There's
this?
actually a button to rotate yourself to the left and right.
Oh, that's neat.
Okay,
Wait,
so
what?
they did.
I don't remember
wait,
that.
They changed
thing
it.
there.
No,
Yeah,
they
I don't
changed
remember.
it.
Yeah,
I'm
me
glad
neither.
they changed the zero gravity thing though.
I love that they
Alright,
are adding
where's
more
the
zones. So
lurker?
this is a new zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is the same zero G room, but that's like a different place.
Keep in mind that this
Hey, what the heck
area.
was that?
Yeah, keep in mind
That
that
is
this area
tasty.
is to store
Tasty, that's it,
patients or
that's pretty.
bodies.
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
What the fuck? They had
Like,
grenades?
oh, no, that's an item.
It looked like a grenade.
Yeah, but the thing is that they don't have the
That was
model yet.
Necros.
I'll pause it when I go through the footage again.
Hmm.
Two imaging diagnostics.
Imagining diagnostics.
Oh, you're going
Whoa,
through
in the
doors.
VO3.
Oh, thank fuck you can open doors while you're still
Oh,
off the
Oh
ground.
my god.
It's like a whole section.
New
Yeah.
areas.
So we can
McNeil, what
assume
the
that
hell did you do
Ishimura is
here?
gonna be more
Look at-
explorable.
Yep. I
wait,
mean, this is
you
basically the
start with
zone
seven-
where
you
McNeil
start-
was in extraction.
start
So
with
I
seven
love that they are
seconds.
taking.
Oh no, this is the back.
O2? Jeez, that's kind of weak.
It's early.
Like 70 seconds. 70
Security
seconds
level.
O2.
Oh,
It was always that
oh.
small in the first Dead Space.
Oh,
So it seems it's bigger.
Security level 1 required. Yeah, on that
They're gonna
door.
have us finding key cards. Nice.
Let's go.
Doom
Look
reference.
like
Is that a
that.
motherfucking Doom reference?
Let's go. Roguelike.
I'm just gonna be wall humping doors and walls.
Dead Space, Doom Eternal. Everything's fast now.
Well, time to make the escape from the Necromorph part 2.
Yo,
You will get the Metal Gear Solid backtracking now.
Nice concept art.
this
Yeah.
looks nice.
Looks like they're gonna keep the same
For me, in the
crates.
original game, that zero-G jump was very disorienting. I don't know if anyone else agrees with this, but it made me
Okay.
very
Literally
Yeah,
the
it
entire
is.
fan base put
It flipped me a
Okay,
lot.
women.
They really got the brains, the big fans.
huge improvement as is.
Mm. Yeah.
Big
I mean, playing the
fans.
first time it was a bit disoriented, but afterwards, when you know where to go,
Morse code from the Ishimura in the original reveal that we had, people figured it out right away.
Oh yeah.
From the blinking flash.
I mean, yeah, because it was a Dead Space reveal.
Within like 5 minutes, somebody had it on their server.
There was nothing. Where was that? Look alive, chat.
Because it didn't got that attention, bitch.
Bitch.
But yeah.
Come on,
There were some comments. There were some comments on Reddit about this. But the things that didn't got that much traction to Reddit because there are always some persons that post cringe content and they get more attention.
Do you see that there's like the outlines of people on some of those panels?
Not really.
Yeah.
Oh, you
yes,
mean the ones that are
people in the,
stored?
yeah, in the pods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, are those
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I think
behind
those are bodies. Or maybe patients, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like cryo
Oh,
chambers.
wait.
Good thing that 4chan leak wasn't
Wait,
true.
wait.
Can you please be transparent and honest regarding microtransactions? And you know, if
Oh,
there's
yes.
here in
Oh.
Dead Space 1 for you.
Oh,
Oh.
So very, very clear. No microtransaction. None at all.
They said this
I don't
before. They,
believe them.
Okay,
Yeah.
they can
yeah,
live with
that's
that.
how we want to be Dead Space 3.
like, no, like they said it in the first like the interview with IGN. So they have
Yeah,
to keep
but at least-
reiterating it.
Keep in mind that here, there is not the same on an interview without video than on the stream. So she did a well job. She did a good job by doing that question again.
Yeah.
Because right now it's recorded.
Good job, woman.
Good job.
We didn't say anything.
Now
about
get back to
cosmetic
What?
effects.
One of the things we haven't gotten a chance to talk about is how do you want to enrich the storytelling in this game as well? There's lots of different aspects
Yeah.
of that, and I'd love to hear more thoughts about
Kill Kendra again.
expand that as well.
Wait, what are you talking about again?
Story right now.
Oh. All I know about the story is it's about to be connected to 3 or something.
One sec.
We are not gonna change the foundation of the story.
Ah, shit.
Okay, good.
Wait, they're not gonna change it?
Well,
The base
yeah,
story.
No.
why would they?
Being Isaac and going into that hulking spaceship and feeling alone and isolated as you try to survive all this space zombies stuff.
Space zombies.
Space zombies.
Space zombies.
Base? Show us Dead Space. More. Oh, wait, this is the same concept art.
I mean, in a way, there are zombies, but more deadly and faster and intelligent.
Yo,
the
Dead
things
Space
that we
reference
want
here.
to enrich in terms of
Oh, that
story and narrative.
motherfucking Dead
It's really
Space
about
reference.
the bigger universe of Dead Space. We want to have more ties with what came after, whether it's the books whether
Wait,
it's
what's
the
that-
anime, whether
wait,
it's Dead Space 2, we want to put back the original in a more, in a better way, if I can say,
I like it.
inside
Brody, we
that
can
broader
hear
universe.
your stream.
Yes, sometimes it can be
So it's
through
you,
Sorry.
visual message or
I mean, I did
through
told you
audio
earlier.
links or message in
And
the
I was
environment.
supposed to hear that, and
Sometimes
all the other
it
people
will be
talking.
a bit more,
Yeah.
and we can
Okay,
come to
shush.
that later. But also one thing we wanted to make, it's we wanted to build a bit more on
Oh, now
some
can
of
you
the
use someone
characters
else's
around,
echo?
around Isaac, whether
You
it's
do
Kendra
have
or
background
Alan.
sound right now.
One thing
was
for
Mike.
me that's really important in
Huh?
Dead Space is, as Isaac in the story, you're looking for Nicole, but actually in game, not so much.
Again, it's a shut up.
So that's
Yeah.
something we want to improve. We want to give you the means to actually look for, and more than look for, learn what happened to her during the outbreak. That's one of the elements that that we're gonna not necessarily improve in the story, but enrich, and that we want to add in the lore of the game.
Okay.
I'm excited for that. Again, that's one of those things where, you know, the world building that you wind up doing through the ship and through those small audio logs, and you know the way you've kind of talked about, you know, bringing up some of those elements into kind of a next layer that we will be able to get a chance to see. I'm just hyped to see where that's all going to land, because it's just going to be so cool to see what things when you do that one-to-one comparison. It's like, oh, that thing got changed, got added there.
He keeps lagging. That
Yeah,
dude.
I definitely had same questions on like my first
This bit doesn't like
playthrough,
him.
and then many other times it's like, what about
By
the
the way,
marker?
how's
What
the
exactly
stream?
did happen to Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan?
on.
I just want more of a cohesive,
Yeah, Polish
make us
internet,
whole
yeah.
narrative type situation, which I'm really hoping that you guys deliver on for this future game.
Better.
You will be one of the first to know, I think.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Touche.
council privileges. One of the
Gonna make
other
them whole
and
again.
kind of big questions that a lot
on.
of folks
One sec.
in the community have been wondering
Hold
about,
on.
have been thinking about, and hopefully you'll be able to give us an answer on this one is, will Isaac be voiced in this game?
Oh.
Well, that's a good question.
Excuse me,
because
I have something to
for-
say.
oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Wait.
I didn't hear it.
Excuse me, I have
Dude! Yes!
something to say. And it's been a long time coming. Hi, I'm Gunnar Wright.
Oh
and I'm
my
excited
God,
to announce
dude.
that I'm reprising my role as Isaac
Take my money,
Clarke
take my money.
for the remake of Dead Space 1.
My wallet.
Yes!
I want to
My
thank all
entire
of you for
fucking-
allowing me to give Isaac a voice. I can't wait to
Chad!
throw
Chad!
the rig on and
Chad!
do my best to try to keep Isaac alive. Although I've got a feeling some of you might try to keep me from doing that.
No. With you,
In the
no.
words
Yep.
of Isaac Clarke, stick around. I'm full of bad ideas.
That's the line.
Gunnar
That is
will
amazing.
be coming back.
He has to. He's Isaac.
Oh
He
my
has
goodness.
to. He has no choice, okay?
We'll get new lines. Let's go.
We made
He
him
looks
do it.
really good.
It's
I
like
just
Isaac.
wait for a new
Share
screen.
some
Like,
thoughts
fuck,
on Gunnar
shit,
coming back
die.
as-
Well, actually,
My boy
it
is
was
back.
One of the first things that we discussed
Well,
with the
he had-
council at the very beginning. Like, it was one of
he
those
had-
open questions that we had. The initial Dead Space, there was obviously no voice for Isaac, but that was changed.
A few days
for
ago,
Dead
he
Space 2, Dead
celebrated
Space 3. Gunnar played
49th
an
birthday, I
amazing
believe.
part in this, and delivered a great performance to create
Yeah,
that
yeah, he did.
And so, for us, it was really a question like, oh, should
Right,
we
from
all
G.I.
wear that
Joe
remake or not?
to
Should we
Isaac
stay?
Clarke.
Which is why, like, we engage in that conversation with all the folks on the council to try to see what.
Oh, I'm
from
still
your
freaking out about that.
perspective,
About
what was your
Gunnar
opinion on
Wright.
this key topic? And what was clear was that, well, if he's back, it has to be Isaac. It has to be Gunnar. Isaac is Gunnar. And so, like, we started to have these discussions with casting, and it became very, very clear
I agree.
rapidly that for us, that was the right angle to tackle this topic.
yes, for me, it's so first as a fan of Dead Space, before even being on that project.
I mean, depends now
it was-
what
yeah,
voice
Gunnar
actors will
is
be the
Isaac,
other
and
characters.
Revisiting Dead Space 1, amazing game,
They'll probably bring
and
Hammond's actor back
revisiting
too.
Isaac. For me,
Yeah.
we needed Isaac.
Or
to be
the
in
one
Dead
that
Space 1.
does
And
as
so
Commander Zavala
that's
from
why
Destiny
for me
2.
it was really important.
Lance
to
Reddick.
make
Or-
us so happy
Yes.
to be able to have him be Isaac in Dead Space 1.
That relic is
That is
Commander
really
Zavala.
important for us. There is something that is key
No,
in
someone
the,
else.
in the Dead Space theme and ambience. It's the isolation. You're alone.
We
You're
stepped in the
alone
war with the
on that
Necromorphs,
spaceship.
Isaac.
You're alone facing these enemies. It's really that feeling of being isolated and alone. And sometimes hearing a voice, it fights against that. Like, you know, you're going to the basement,
It's do
it's
or
dark,
die,
and you're
Isaac.
looking for the light, and you talk to yourself because it's reassuring, especially when you're alone in the dark.
What
And
about
so that's something
Hammond's
we
and
didn't
Kendra's
want
voice
to break.
actors?
I would
in
like
Dead
to be in the
Space.
game. I would like
Isaac
Kendra to be the
is
same.
only going to talk.
Also
One of
kind of the
rules
same
that we
actor.
have is that Isaac is only going to talk when he's being talked to.
Okay.
He's going to respond. He's going to engage with Hammond. He's going to engage with Kendra and so on. He's going to be part of those discussions.
Good.
Then,
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
I like
when
that.
you're
I am
alone in
okay with that.
dark corridor,
No chit chat.
he's not going to talk.
No
He's not going
random-
to break that immersion. He's not going
no
to break that
random
feeling
voices.
of isolation. But one thing that was important for us, for Isaac as a character, is he's not a space marine. He's a really specific type of character. Not only is Isaac, but also he's an engineer. And so we really wanted to give him more a sense of being the
Brody,
main character of
can
that
you-
story,
could you
give
wait?
him more sense of agency on what's going on. And so when there's a new objective, when there's a discussion about how are we going to blow that barricade, how are we going to restart the engine of the ship, we wanted Isaac to be part
Somebody's
of that
watching
discussion.
it, too.
We wanted Isaac to be part of the solution. He's the expert. He's the space engineer. And so that's why also we wanted to give him a voice. We wanted to improve the character on that perspective. So
I would
here it
love
is.
to see
Gunnar
some
is
mod
back.
support.
Couldn't be happier about that.
We couldn't either.
Jackie, what any more thoughts about Gunnar being back in the game?
No, I'm very excited. I mean, this is expected. The council very much told you guys that that is exactly what we wanted, and I'm really glad that followed through. Everything came through. Very excited.
Yeah, I am hyped. Even though I did not get the part, it's okay, Gunnar. We will let you rock. As I just hang around.
The Council of
What?
Two
Who are you
weeks.
again? Who is this guy, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're a close second, Khalif. Close
Spawn.
second.
He's a gamer.
What
You
are
can tell by
you?
his computer
This
he's
is
a gamer.
again another back of the box.
Spawn me?
Honest.
Well, he has PlayStation. He has two Xboxes.
We're almost out of time. But I
And
want to
he
give
has
you two gents a little bit of time, just as
You're not almost out of
Well,
time. You're getting
since-
started, bro.
folks here watching the chat.
Is the X-Factor really that
Out
big?
in
Hey, at
who are
at
Dead
least
Space fans
he
right now.
is part of the
Yeah,
of the
one
community
thing, like
council.
you said at the beginning, the purpose for us
So he might have added more.
is to
So
hear
he
your
might
feedback,
have
hear your
added good
thoughts.
ideas.
So hopefully we've
It's
shown a few
cringe
assets.
watching
We
his
talked about the
room.
game. Hopefully that triggers
I
some
mean,
discussion.
that for
and we're
now.
able to
On
look
the
and
closed
see,
doors, we don't know.
and understand what's important
What
for the
about his
community.
mind?
So that's really the purpose for us, and we hope that the community is going to engage so that we can get that feedback back.
And another important element really for us is that
Back the
we're
remake.
starting to
Okay.
Dead
Space 3 remastered,
now on
bro.
that project, and
Ooh.
we start to have
Oh.
Is that the
Oh, is
security
it the
state?
morgue?
and
Is that the security state?
production is just
No, it's the
starting.
Yeah, that's the
medical.
morgue.
And
No,
I'm
this is the morgue.
incredibly amazed
Morgue, yes.
and proud
Here,
of
here.
everything the team
We can
did.
see Mercer lying down.
One of the
Matthias
most
Medical
amazing team
School.
I've worked with.
But I think
and
it's
I've
bigger.
Necros are smoking that koosh because there's
Again.
fucking smoke all over the ground.
And not only because
Is the raid?
My mind is telling me no.
it's really difficult time
But
for,
my
for
body-
building all of these things in that
body
context, putting and
tell me
depending
yes.
and working from all and all those things. And so being able to see all those assets, all those arts, the gameplay they are building in that context, I'm just like, wow, I'm blown away. Like,
The team's amazing.
thank you very much, guys.
That was a really beautiful concept art you had on the screen there. It was medical.
I really need the
stunning. I
Among Us
can't wait for everyone
multiplayer.
to see that in the actual game shipped.
Yes.
This is so
looks
pretty. I want this
so
as a desktop background.
Pretty is one way to
Right?
describe it.
Seriously, I don't want to live there, but I want that as a piece of my.
I don't want to live there.
Yeah.
We can hook you up, Jackie. We can hook you up.
Nice. Jackie, before we get up out of here, any last words for the folks at home?
I had a wonderful
Among
time,
Us,
and I
but
want to
Alright.
thank Motive and
Questions.
EA,
Questions time.
Well, it's not over
for
yet.
allowing Khalif and
Give us
I
some
to be
time.
a part of this wonderful
surprised at the
community.
end,
Thank you, Roman and
perhaps?
Phil, and also
Yeah.
thank
We
you
were
all
surprised
the
at the
unsung
EA
heroes,
reveal.
on the dev team working hard to make this ship for the
Wonder when
best
there's
possible
going to be a
thing.
Q&A.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, and I'll just end out and say again, Phil and Roman and the rest of the team, you all are putting in such great work.
I can provide you with that if you
It
know.
just
if
jumps
you
this
want.
dude right now. It
fantastic
just
way.
screams
As
in
a
his face
huge
and then
fan,
screams at the camera and
he's
it's like, oh,
extremely
alright.
excited to dangle their
Guess he's
limbs
gone.
and do all of
Yeah.
those things within that game.
I guess
and
we'll have to
and
look
also our
at
friends and our-
Facebook
and
for a
our
new member
compadres
of
over
the
in
council
as well. We hope you did
instead
you
of
proud
Reddit.
today. Everybody at home who's watching the stream, make sure you
Thank
go
you very
check
much.
out
Reddit is more
Dead Space
mainstream,
Twitter
so yeah.
account.
Facebook
You
is
can get some more updates
We're
when
just
they
like on
go
Berry.
live. And again, thank you so much for being here today. Take care, and we'll see you.
Nah,
Thanks
they,
a lot,
well,
everyone.
they
Thank you very much.
said
Bye.
Reddit, so it's most likely that they check the
Okay.
Dead Space Reddit.
They mentioned
That's
us.
it. Yeah,
Yes,
that's all.
Yep.
That was a good one. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So
I am a very happy boy. I feel like a little girl again.
Yeah, but it's only like he's only like back for not fucking all stories and some shit or additional dialogue. He's probably just gonna scream.
No, they said he's gonna be talking when he's being spoken to or when he has to respond, and in situations where he's gonna, it'd be weird if he didn't talk.
But
Yeah,
imagine
but I
you-
just
The whole
you-
scene with Hammond when he's in chapter 6 in hydroponics where he's like on the ground running out of like air and shit. That was very awkward having Isaac not talk during all that. Because Hammond's like, "Don't take off your helmet, Isaac," and Isaac's just standing there like,
I wasn't going to.
okay.
Yeah, but I just wish they ain't gonna add some some kind of like a fucking while are we here just to suffer dialogue.
Why are we here?
What?
Just a
I don't know. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, stream's over.
I don't want some fucking some deep bullshit.